Welcome to part 5 of the Raisin Bertie driving tour. We are now in Windsor, North Carolina. And I think this is the county seat of Bertie County. This is also the old Route 17 before they put a bypass around this town back, I believe it was completed about 2008, so about 13 years ago now. Before the bypass was built, you'd have to take this little route through the town and have to drive 35. Now you can drive 70 miles an hour, and then a little part of the bypass is 45. It's a little business district that, for some reason, NCDOT forgot to bypass or did not want to. Okay, so looking for Granville Street here. Let's see. Yes, East Granville. Let's see. Okay. See, I think this is it right here. Okay. Alright, so looking for the Opportunity Shop. And it looks like it closed down. I'll be darned. Sugars. No more Opportunity Shop. Okay. Now we have to take a left after Sutton Hardware here. But yeah, the Opportunity Shop was open. It was like a thrift store for people to buy stuff. Looks like it closed down. Okay. This next building I'm going to point out to you is actually not in Raisin Bertie. It was in a whole nother documentary called If You Build It, which is another documentary aired on PBS originally. Raisin Bertie also aired on PBS, a little bit different format, but let's see. So I'm just going to follow this, I imagine. But If You Build It was about bringing in a different kind of educational curriculum for high schoolers in Bertie County. And it was about building a farmer's market. And this, you can see the big W right here. Yep, this is the farmer's market that these high schoolers actually built. With the help of a couple of adult chaperones, as a matter of fact. So we'll go over here. 50% off all produce for SNAP EBT shoppers. So the Windsor Farmers Market, this is it right here. Little, pretty small looking building. It looks pretty impressive from the outside, from the other side, but from here, not so much for that. Of course, we have the River Center, which I think is where you can put in a little boat, if you will. Kayak, there you go. There's a nature walk, nature center. Got to have something for people to do around here. It's not much, but there you go. Okay. So we're going to turn left on Queen Street here. I'm going to come around. Historic District of Windsor. Okay, so now I'm going to I go back to Granville Street, and of course we have a little narrow street scenario here. So, all right. Darn city planning, forgot to put enough space for 2 cars to go by and somebody from the park. Blech. Anyway, try for the pavement here. We're back on Granville Street, and our next thing I'm going to show you here in downtown Windsor is this this road sign right here. Might be able to see where that truck is. North Business 13 and East 308. That was also in the documentary. Featured a little, video footage. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Day Day, one of Day Day's favorite spots in the documentary, where he took his daughter. Okay, so this is I believe, looking for Livermore Park and Mini Zoo. I probably went the wrong way here, but oh, by the way, courthouse alert. I don't know if y'all can see that, maybe. Probably not, but so basically, I need to go in here, I believe. Yeah. If you hear that metal banging, that's just a 12-pack of soda. Cans are kind of they're in the thing, and they're sliding in the 12-pack, I guess you could say. Okay. So yeah, this is the zoo area. All these bumps, goodness gracious. It's better on the other side, as you can see. So, but cool to have a little walk, the wetlands walk. That's pretty. That's pretty cool. And yeah, so. Turn around and go back, because most of that zoo was on the other part of the what you call that thing, the thing with the stuff, the zoo, petting zoo. Anyway, let's see. So all right, let's see here. So I'm gonna take a look at that there. Ooh, goodness gracious, honey. Alright, so this is the zoo. The zoo was in that park was definitely, that little park area there was definitely in there. There's the sign, if you can kind of see that. The Livermore Zoo right there. Okay. And that is going to be part 5 of our excursion of the Raisin Bertie driving tour. I have one more part to give to you, and then guess what? That's all she wrote. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you the courthouse real quick. Let's look at that real quick. Let's have a gander. Might be able to see it from here. Maybe. Can you see it? Might be able to see it from here. Might. I think you can. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna go out this way. Our very last stop is going to be this police station right here. Okay. Our very last stop on the tour is going to be the first Hive center, okay? I promise it's going to be fun, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep this on. We're not too far from the Hive Center, and we're in a interesting little area here. I believe is it? Okay, south. Yeah, I need to go south. Okay. He needs to go south. So, there we go. All right. And one other day we'll go on that wetlands walk. That thing looked pretty good. So we're coming out of Windsor here, again, county seat of Bertie County. And I think five parts is probably enough to remember. It's like if I went, 6 parts on that, man, whew, that would be awfully tough, would it not? It's like it would be. Whew. Anyway. Okay. County Farm Road is what we're looking for here. Yeah, this is the gas station up here. And yeah, we get to go see the jail. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. County Farm Road. Alright. Okay. Actually, we'll just go down here and hit the jail, and then we'll go back and see the Hive, the old Hive. Bertie Martin Regional Jail is what it's called. There's the Bertie County Schools Transportation Department. But the jail is called Bertie Martin Regional Jail because the county, like just a mile south of where we are right now, is Martin County. And of course, we're in Bertie right now, too. And they're both very small, rural counties. So, yeah. .219 County Farm Road. Okay, I'll tell you why I remember that in just a second. But yeah, this is they call the jail. And you can see the sign. We'll have a great little view here of the sign momentarily. Bertie Martin, they even got visitor entrance, visitor hours. There we go. Bertie Martin Regional Jail. The same exact building, same exact sign seen in the documentary. Brilliance! Sheer brilliance, I tell you. Or it's 230 County Farm Road. I don't know. Well, anyway, but that's what she said 219, so it's really 230. But the thing about Bertie County, there are 27 prisons. 27 prisons within a 100-mile radius of Bertie County. It's a lot of prisons. that amount of, 100 miles, that doesn't even get you to Raleigh, doesn't even get you to Hampton Roads. 100-mile radius is nothing. There's nothing, no big cities. Well, maybe consider Greenville, but a big city. I certainly don't. Okay. But the Hive, the leader of the Hive is named Vivian Saunders. And Vivian said, look, one of my favorite quote from the movie is, these boys have a choice. They can be educated at 117 County Farm Road, or they can be educated at 219 County Farm Road. And I believe this is the Hive, or one of these buildings. I think that's the Hive right there, that old, because that's been gone for like 10 years now. Hasn't been used in 10 years. You can be educated at 117 County Farm Road, the Hive Center, or the prison, which is 219 County Farm Road. It's a choice. The problem was the Hive, the Hive closed down. Now, why did it close down? Well, it was because the school board had to make budget cuts. And the school board thought, hey, we'll go ahead and the services that the Hive are providing are the same services that we can provide here at Bertie County schools free of charge. Right? Now, the problem with that is, yes, okay, the kids get educated in the high school, okay, they also can get educated. Come on, honey, you're going to have to, own it. Okay. But, you get meal and education. The problem is, the Hive is, these people are like a small group of students. It's like 20 kids in this program. You're going to dump 20 students into a high school of, 500,000 kids. You really want to do that. You really want to take away from that special attention. Okay? Well, they did. They ended the Hive, and the Reginald and Data, they were 20, 21 years old before they graduated high school. It was crazy. And actually, Reginald, I don't think he even graduated high school. He just called it. Because the age of 21, he had, I think Bertie County, the cutoff age is 21. You can't be in high school anymore at 21. So, Reginald quit, but then he ended up getting a pretty good job at the Smithfield plant, I said it earlier, up in Smithfield, Virginia. Day did graduate, but he barely graduated. It's almost getting ready to turn 21. But yeah, these Reginald and Day were 3 grades behind. Day failed 2nd grade and 4th grade, so he was already 2 years behind. But Reginald, he really he flunked, I think, his freshman year of high school 3 times. So things got worse for Reginald and Day after they couldn't go to the Hive Center anymore. They had to go to Bertie County High School. But the Hive closed, okay, and then you get to about 3 or 4 years later, Vivian Saunders was able to, I think, get some sort of federal or state grant to reopen the Hive Center at that old house there in what's it called? Louisville Woodin. That little town there, Louisville Woodin, and that's how. And now I think the Hive, according to the movie, the Hive Center focuses more on extracurricular activity for more 5th grade, middle school, junior high, that sort of thing. So that's what it focused on. That's sake. Yeah. Of course you're turning. Of course. But yeah, so it went from... maybe it still does. I don't know for sure. I know Vivian Saunders is still active with that Hive Center. Somewhere in Bertie, can't I don't know if it's that particular building that we saw earlier. Not the one we just saw 5 minutes ago, but the one in part 3, I believe, of this video series. But anyway, ooh, a lot of traffic on this little back road. Anyway, so Raising Bertie is an independent film, independent documentary. It first aired, I first heard about it from PBS. PBS aired the film as part of their Independent Lens documentary film series, which I highly recommend. There's a lot of great documentaries there. There's one where this lady recorded television like over the course of 30 years. And they really did this thing about 9/11, different cable channels, how they reacted right before 9/11 happened and as it happened. And it was a lot of notable events over the last, from 1980 to 2010. And then the lady finally died in 2012. But her life was, she's basically a TV, watched nothing but TV. They record a lot of stuff too. And there's one about sex education in a very conservative, I believe it was Lubbock, Texas, and a couple other ones I can't think of the top of my head. But Independent Lens, they aired Raising Bertie on PBS back in 2017, I believe. The film came out just the year before in 2016. And PBS, they aired a edited version of it. What that means was the actual film is about an hour. The film is an hour and 36 minutes, 96 minutes. Well, PBS could air it, but they had to put it in a 90-minute time slot, so they cut about 10 minutes. They also edited the language. This is not a kid's movie. I repeat, not a kid's movie. This is a movie you could probably watch with your teenagers. There's a lot of N-words, MF this, the S-word, poop, and there's a big graphic fighting scene, graphic drug use, alcohol use. It's definitely not a kid's movie. PBS edited some of that too. The best place to watch it, though, is through Amazon. You can either rent the documentary for $3 or $4, or you can buy it streaming. I believe it's for $10, and I think you can buy the DVD for another $12 or $13. To my knowledge, though, the DVD does not have any extra material. It does not have any extra material, and if you go on PBS North Carolina, there's actually an interview, part of the African Americans in North Carolina, little talk show they do. And Vivian Saunders is on there. She talks a little bit about the documentary and how the boys are doing. And they're both gainfully... Day is a barber. Went to a barber college in Greenville. And so he's a barber, doing well. And of course, Reginald, we always already said, is working for Smithfield Foods in Virginia. So they're both employed now, but she talked about there's this continuing gap between African Americans, especially those that are in poverty, and being able to stay out of trouble and be able to be gainfully employed and productive members of society and not be incarcerated like a lot of their fathers, the family that they come from, broken homes. Talks a lot about the Hive Center education, that sort of thing. Well, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this drive-in tour of Raising Bertie. It is one of my favorite documentaries. It was very well done. They have a lot of great scenery of the area. It is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, so Raising Bertie, best place to watch it is on Amazon. video, and you get all DVD also. All right, take care now. Bye-bye. Fucking serious, God's sake.